what's the deal?
Yeah, Sharon, that's a great question, and I will tell you the deal because, well, you're going to be outside tomorrow, hopefully, if you're attending the parade, and we are looking at cloud cover at the moment. The question is, will it clear in the basin? Right now, though, that cloud cover very stubborn at the coast. It stayed pretty socked in today as we get a look at Santa Monica, and that will continue to be the case as we head into the next couple of days, calling it cloudy. You'll see that on radar right here, waking up to cloud cover just like we did. It's already starting to spread into the basin and even into some of our inland valleys eventually, but by the afternoon, right around, well, when the parade begins, we're going to start to see a little bit of clearing. By about 1 o'clock, that's when we're really going to start to see more clearing, especially in the basin inland spots, but the coast remaining pretty socked in. As we get a look at temperatures this evening, you're going to see mild conditions, 60s and 70s. It was a bit cooler today. It's going to continue to cool down over the next couple of days. Palmdale 76 degrees as we check in with downtown. You're at 65. San Pedro at 65 degrees, and Laguna Beach, you're also in the 60s tonight at 66 degrees for you in Laguna Beach and 70 in Riverside. So your weather headline showing you onshore flow. We're going to see a deeper marine layer, so much so that we could potentially see some drizzle, especially along the coast into the overnight and the morning hours. So don't be afraid. If you see a little bit of that drizzle first thing in the morning, you might have to use those windshield wipers for your commute, especially if you're at the coast. Breezy to windy, and that's going to be mainly for the mountains as those onshore winds start to kick up. No official advisories out there at this point, and we are dealing with cooler temperatures for now with a warm up on the way. So we're going to have more on that. And of course, your Father's Day forecast as well coming up in just a bit. Back to you.
Who could it be? Who could that be? Who could that be?
Am I
right?
that bad? Okay. All right. I like to chat.
Yeah. No.
Boy, that is the biggest understatement I've ever
you guys. I hope I'm not distracting you.
No, you don't distract.
Well, we want you to chat now because we want to know it's going to actually
now
cool down.
Now I'm going to try to,
You're going to talk about
but I can talk
the
now.
weather and the parade.
Am I allowed?
Tomorrow. How exciting.
There we go. But I'm on a time crunch, so I can't chat too long.
So no more crickets.
Okay, I'll go ahead. Yeah, there we go. I'll get started. But yes, the parade tomorrow, delayed reaction. Yes, we've got the parade tomorrow. We've got Father's Day. Happy almost Father's Day on Sunday.
Father's Day.
Well, happy almost Father's Day to you, too.
Thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, thanks. But yeah, so we've got a lot of, because it is June and we're seeing that June gloom, so temperatures, well, really varying from the coast into our inland spots as much as 20 degrees in some spots. Malibu, you're at 62 right now. Palmdale, you're at 75, so starting to cool down a little bit. 65 in downtown, 65 in San Pedro. All right, that onshore flow is kicking in. So with that, we're seeing a deepening marine layer, actually a bit of fog, and not only fog, but maybe a bit of drizzle into the overnight morning hours, especially along the coast. Breezy to windy, but mainly for the mountains. No advisories at this point, and we are looking at a cooler forecast as we head into the next couple of days. Keeping it cooler for now, but eventually warming it up again. So we'll show you that in your 5-day forecast in just a minute. Over the next 24 hours, you're going to see 60 degrees, mid-60s and cloudy by the afternoon. 70s for you, 72 degrees, and that's going to be in downtown. Anaheim, 73. Riverside 81, and Woodland Hills, you're getting up to about 83 degrees. Palmdale, a little warmer for the high desert. You're the exception at 91. Taking you through Futurecast right here, you're going to see into the overnight hours, we are dealing with a little bit of, well, not only fog, but drizzle, and it's starting to span into the basin. That's happening right now, and eventually into our inland valleys as well. So spreading inland in the morning, and by 6 a.m., looking at, well, some drizzle along the coast, along the Santa Monica coastline right there, Santa Monica Bay, and we're also looking at it right there closer to Long Beach, PV, all the way down the Orange County coastline. We could potentially see a little bit of that drizzle. So not ruling that out of the forecast at this point. So the trough of low pressure really starting to dig into Southern California. With that, we're cooling down right now, and we're going to continue to keep it cool as we head into the next couple of days, eventually warming it right back up again. For the valleys in the Inland Empire, you'll see right here, partly cloudy, clouds and sun warming up, and there we go. Father's Day, fun little graphic for you for Sunday, Dad's Day, 90 degrees. So happy almost Father's Day to you. Great forecast if you like the warm weather, Dad. And then by Monday, we're staying warm. As we get a look at your next 5-day forecast, we want to take you to the basin because we've got the King's Parade going on tomorrow. It's going to be a little cloudy first thing in the morning, and then by around 11 o'clock, we'll see some clearing. By 1 o'clock in the afternoon, more clearing with temperatures in the low 70s for downtown. Back to you. And expecting a cool down in the forecast, more on the cloudier and maybe even drizzly forecast coming up. I actually use Siri.
I know what you're trying to get at.
I wasn't trying to get it.
I got it.
We need to stand up.
I know.
Rally.
You know, I use Siri a lot, is what I was going to say. I was using Siri today to try to send a text message while I was driving because I didn't want to text and drive. Sometimes Siri doesn't really understand everything that you're saying, so you've got to be patient. Did you hear that? Patience. It's a virtue. All right, well, let's move on because we're looking at cloud cover out there and we're wondering, is it going to last? We've got, well, the parade coming up tomorrow in downtown, so we want to get the forecast down for that. We've got Father's Day coming up this weekend, so we'll get there in a second. But first, we're taking you outside this evening, and as we do, you're going to see cloud cover along the coast. That's going to continue to be the case. In fact, calling it just downright cloudy over the next couple of days. Won't see a lot of sun by the coast, and as a result, maybe could even see a little bit of drizzle produced from all the cloud cover. It's starting to spread inland, and with that, we're looking at cooler conditions, cloudier conditions tomorrow. Right now, quite mild downtown. You're at 64. Valencia, you're at 60. 75 in Palmdale. As we head over to our weather headlines, you're going to see onshore flow developing over the next couple of days. So that marine layer is going to continue to deepen. We're looking at breezy to windy conditions, and yes, we're looking at cooler temperatures in the forecast, at least for now. So over the next 24 hours, 60s, more 60s in the morning hours under cloudy conditions. By the afternoon, the basin topping out at about 72 degrees. As we head over to the coast, again, really not budging in the way of cloud cover tomorrow, so about 67. Palmdale 91, so we will see some sunshine, of course, in the high desert, maybe some breezy to windy conditions, and Woodland Hills getting up to 83 tomorrow. So it'll be warm, but just not quite as warm as what we've been seeing the last few days. For the basin in Orange County, well, tomorrow, an important day for downtown. We've got the King's Parade going on, and we're looking at temperatures in the low 70s. We're starting off with cloudy conditions. Then we're expecting more sunshine by the afternoon. Around 1 o'clock or so, we'll see more sun. So not too hot, not too cool for your Father's Day, already getting warmer by the second part of your weekend. And for the coast, mostly cloudy for the next couple of days. Clouds and sun by your Saturday. And for Dad on Sunday, we're expecting low 70s. And great beach day, we're warming it up to about 73 by the time we head into Monday. Rick and Sharon, back to you. Exactly, not too hot, not too cool. We are dealing with that cloud cover, but it should be clearing by the afternoon. So that's good news for everybody that wants, well, a little bit of sunshine out there by tomorrow afternoon. So we're going to have your full forecast coming up for the week in just a minute. But first, we're taking you outside to Long Beach. Take a look right here. We're dealing with a bit of cloud cover out there. We're also dealing with, well, cooler temperatures at the coast, mild temperatures into your inland spots. 61 degrees, that's right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. The onshore flow starting to pick up with that marine layer starting to deepen. We're looking at breezy to windy conditions in the mountains and the high desert, and cooler temperatures as we head into the next couple of days. So we felt it a little bit today. We're going to continue to feel it tomorrow over the next 24 hours. 60s, mid 60s, and by the afternoon, we're in the low 70s with a little more sunshine out there. 67 in Santa Monica. We're going to stay pretty socked in at the coast. Palmdale 91, Riverside 81, and Woodland Hills, you're getting up to 83 degrees by tomorrow afternoon. So futurecast set for first thing in the morning, and we're actually looking at enough fog. It's going to be so thick at this point where we could see a bit of drizzle out there. That should continue through the 6 o'clock hour. Take a look right here. All of the green on your screen indicating drizzle over the water, and maybe some of it along the coast as well. That could be lasting into the morning hours and by the afternoon, expecting a little more sunshine. So you're going to see right here a, well, low pressure trough starting to dig into Southern California, and as a result, again, we're cooling it down. Eventually, high pressure rebuilding into the forecast, but for now, we're just keeping it cool. For the basin in Orange County, warm temperatures tomorrow, low 70. So it's not hot, it's not cool. We're right in the middle, and that's good news, especially if you're heading out to the parade. So again, just bring maybe a light jacket if you plan on being out there a little earlier, but it looks like by about 11 o'clock we'll see a little bit of clearing and more clearing as the morning and afternoon goes on. By Friday, morning clouds, same pattern. Few clouds by your Saturday, but already warmer as we head toward the weekend. So by your Father's Day, we're expecting upper 70s. So hope Dad likes the warmer weather. If you like the, well, warmer weather at the coast, looks like we're going to get it by Father's Day as well. Low 70s, mostly cloudy for the next couple of days, but a little more sunshine even at the coast as we head toward the weekend and next week. Lena and Sylvia, back to you. And nothing of the sort here in the Southland, but we are looking at some weather of our own. We're going to break it all down for you. Coming right up. Don't go away.
That you've got it pretty good here.
Yeah,
nice
well,
and mild.
even when it's really small here, you know, you can really hear it, and it can
do damage.
Yeah.
Always can.
Little pock marks, right?
Exactly. Never a good thing. But Nothing of the sort here.
No.
I know we mentioned that earlier.
Nice.
And there's just so many times that we say that, oh, look at what they have.
Right.
Look at what we have. You know, it's quite a difference. But it's mild, and we're looking at the June gloom. That's the big thing in the forecast right now. And it's going to continue to be the case over the next couple of days. That onshore flow kicking in. With that, we're going to see, well, not only that marine layer starting to thicken and deepen, we're also looking at maybe even a chance they're on radar sitting over the Santa Monica Bay and some patchy spots over the Orange County coastline, even though it's not quite as foggy as it is over the Santa Monica Bay currently. Temperatures currently in the 60s and 70s, 60 in Valencia, 64 downtown, 72 in Palmdale, 63 in San Pedro. And that onshore flow is, well, kicking in. With that marine layer starting to deepen. A little breezy out there, mainly just through the higher elevations. And yes, we are expecting a cooler forecast over the next few days. Over the next 24 hours, 60s, mid 60s, and well, low 70s by the afternoon. And this is for downtown, which is especially important because we've got the parade going on, the King's Parade tomorrow afternoon. So by about 11 o'clock, we're going to see some clearing, more clearing by the afternoon hours, a little after lunchtime there, getting up to 72 in downtown. Anaheim 73, Riverside 81, Woodland Hills 83, Santa Monica a little cloudier, a little cooler. You'll be topping out at 67 in the high desert in the 90s. So let's take you through Futurecast. Except for the early morning hours, we're actually looking at a little bit of drizzle right there along the coast. As we head to the 6 o'clock hour, you're going to see, well, first thing in the morning, we could continue to see coastal drizzle. We're not really excluding that from the forecast. So that chance will persist through the morning hours. We will see more clearing by the afternoon hours, especially into our inland spots. By 9 a.m., a chance of drizzle still out there. You'll see by 11:45, we're starting to see some clearing, and then by 1:45, starting to clear a little more so with the exception of the coast. As we head into the afternoon, well, we're expecting even more clearing. Let's get a look at the valleys in the Inland Empire. Partly to mostly cloudy over the next, not mostly cloudy, but mostly sunny for the next couple of days. It's going to be mostly cloudy at the coast. 80s, eventually turning to 90 for your Father's Day. So hope you dads like the warmer weather in our inland spots. By Monday, we're staying warm. We're still going to be at about 90 degrees. For the basin in Orange County, low 70s, turning to mid 70s, turning to upper 70s by the time we hit the weekend. Lena and Sylvia, back to you. And we're expecting a cool down in the forecast. We're going to have that forecast coming up along with your parade forecast and your Father's Day forecast in just a few minutes. The whole breakdown for you. I got the whole breakdown. So yeah, the parade's starting around 11 o'clock, right? So it's going to be a little cloudier by then. I would say bring a light jacket. It's not going to be too cool, but it will be, well, cool enough. So by the time maybe about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock rolls around, we're going to see a little more sunshine, and then you can take the jacket off. T-shirt, jeans, perfect. That's what I would wear if I was heading out there. Maybe I'll give it a shot if we can make it in before work. So you'll see right here, a little bit of low cloud cover out there. And as a result, we're looking at cooler and cloudier conditions over the next couple of days. In fact, that cloud cover is starting to span to some of our inland valleys into the basin along the coast, and we could maybe even see a little bit of drizzle produced from the thicker marine layer. 63 degrees right now in downtown, 71 in Palmdale, 60 in Valencia. As we head over to Malibu, you're at 62. In San Pedro, you are at 64 degrees this evening. Earlier today, downtown, you made it to 74, so you were a few degrees below average for this time of year, and we're going to continue to cool it down a little bit as we head into the next 24 hours. Instead of, well, 74, we're looking at a number like 72. A little more sunshine by the afternoon with cloud cover in the morning hours. So 72 for you in downtown. Not too hot, not too cool for the parade. Anaheim 73, Santa Monica 67, and Riverside, you're getting up to 81. Woodland Hills 83. So still a warm day, but cooler than what we've been used to as that onshore flow continues to develop. We're going to see thicker marine layer. Remember, a little bit of drizzle potentially produced from the marine layer, mainly along the coast. And along with that, yes, we're looking at cooler temperatures and a little bit of a breeze. Looks like we're really going to just be affected with the breezy weather up in the mountains at this point. For the valleys in the Inland Empire, we're partly cloudy. We're looking at clouds and sun by Friday. By Saturday, warming it up, and well, we're up to 90 degrees for Father's Day on Sunday, staying warm by Monday. For the basin in Orange County, 70s turning to mid 70s, upper 70s, and staying that way through your Father's Day weekend. By Monday, we are flirting with 80 degrees, so a little warmer for you as we head to next week. Staying pretty socked in over the next couple of days at the coast, a mix of clouds and sun by your Saturday. Warm temperatures for Father's Day on Sunday, and then a little warmer as we head into your Sunday. Rick and Sharon, back to you.